No, please don't tell me it just did what I think it just did. Please don't tell me it just did what I think it did. Please don't tell me it just did what I think it did. Please don't tell me it just did what I think it did. Please don't tell me it just did what I think it did. Oh my fucking gosh, bro! Bro. You know, it takes me like 5 minutes to set up every time, bro. Yeah, that's it, Leland, bro. You're in the diddly now. Now I gotta do it to you, bro. Now I'm pissed. Oh my gosh, bro. New stream, bro. This is so stupid, bro. This makes me want to delete my YouTube channel. Now I gotta do it to you, bro. Now I gotta do it to you, bro. Oh, are you joined? Oh, that's, yeah, I was about to say, bro, Usega, bro, I knew I seen your name before. Tony, bro, I have to let out all my anger out on you, Leo. And... I let out all my anger out on Leland. Leland, you should have just let me 1v1 at random. Oh, reload. Should have just let me 1v1 at random. I wouldn't have had to bully you like this. He's got a katana, doesn't he? Nope, he's got an axe. Yo, why can't I run? Am I joining Rising Legends? I have no clue what the heck that is, bro. Don't know what the heck a Rising Legends is. But I'm guessing I'm one of them. Can I 1v1 you next, bro? I'm 1v1ing members. It's a clan? Yeah, I don't know what clan it is. This is so sad. He only does 1v1 for members. I need to do, like, when I get my computer and I have streams that I know aren't gonna crash. I've crashed 3 times today. You know how sad that is of this app, that this app has crashed 3 times in a span of, I went live at 12, so less than 2 hours. I went live at 12:30. So in less than 2 hours, my stream has crashed 3 hours. My travel stream, yeah, my travel stream never crashed. My YouTube stream crashed.
Yo, dude, what's up?
This man's mic is loud. What's up, Leland?
My mic is loud.
Oh, you can hear me. I forgot my mic was on.
Wait, you're gonna turn it off or what?
And I'm probably gonna dip, bro. I gotta go clap some randoms, bro. Sorry I let out my anger on you. Love you, Leland.
Nah, bro, it's off.
You said that, bro. Sorry. Oh man, bro. I love Leland. It's a homie. Yeah. Now I gotta fix everything, bro. Yeah, bro. He should have just let me let out my anger on the random, because my stream was gonna crash no matter what. Watch me do all this for nothing, bro. I'm gonna end up doing this all for nothing, bro. Just cause. Yeah. Cause my stream hates me. Is this thing live yet? Let's see.
$1,000 Richard Hawksnest. This is insane. Look at the money spread. Players are walking away with a sizable amount of cash this weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And not only that, but I mean, a lot of these players are trying to make a name for themselves. Obviously looking to do more esports in the future, and right now it's just time for them to really get their name out there and just display their skills.
Yeah, amazing stuff. This community is only going to continue to grow and get bigger, especially
Yeah, how come
with
he gets a
mobile
big
phones
font?
being international. Everyone can just pick up a phone and play this game. It's super fun, and I hope you all are enjoying yourself every single time you load
Why
up.
can't I make this big though?
Yesterday, so it's not going to be an easy match by any means, but there's a lot of
Esports and Truly OP and Tribe in a rematch. Those two matches are going to be going on at the same time, so we'll be jumping back and forth between them to keep you guys updated as to what's transpired game after game, because you know that there are a lot of people that want to know what happens in these matches. Obviously the top 4 teams, Bobby, but we also have a rematch there with Truly OP versus Tribe.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good one. These are two of the most established teams in the competitive scene in North America, so they've gone up against each other quite a few times in the past. They've got a lot of experience, have a pretty good idea of what each other's strats are, and I think a lot of it is going to come down to who's able to win the gunfights. We've seen in the past throughout this weekend that for the most part, Tribe's been able to win their gunfights. Looking at some of the KD numbers, I believe they have 3 of the top 4 fraggers in the entire tournament in regards to KD. So we know they're able to play aggressive to win those gunfights.
Why
if
is
they're
the mic
actually
on
able
about it?
to establish those strategies that they practice, if they execute properly on those, I do see Tribe coming out
Oh,
on
what's up,
top.
Jose?
But we've
XM might
also
win?
seen
I'm kind of
some
hoping that XM wins.
fumbles throughout the past few games as well, where Tribe hasn't been on top of things in their execution. If that happens, that could open a
I feel like
wide
this.
open door
I'm
for
bored. You
Tribe.
look one, bro.
Now
Don't
let's shift
spam, bro.
focus to the other side before the matches start
Alright,
up
like
here.
one,
We
bro.
got
You're gonna have to go to.
Xset,
You're gonna have to go to
versus
Tro if you
Nova.
don't spam.
Now, Nova's been in a lot of teams' top 3, Hawks, but it
Yeah.
feels like a lot
Xset
of
and
people are kind of
Tribe?
sleeping on them here. Based off of what we've seen, perhaps their path to this point hasn't necessarily been the most challenging.
why is everybody not
Is that a
speaking
fair
English, bro?
assessment to make? What's your take on Nova?
I think they're a team that, as you said, they're slept on. I don't think they're necessarily underperforming by any means. I think they've currently only lost 1 map out of every single match that they have played, so only 1 game they have lost. So they've been extremely consistent across all the different modes. They personally think that S&D is their strongest mode. Some of the other teams did disagree with that, so we're gonna have
I like
to
how
see how
Lewis
that
is
pans
the
out.
other
But
7 teams that
again,
qualified
this
as
is a
his
very
rivals.
powerful team that we just
And
haven't
and
really been
Raid
able
is
to
like
see that
none of
much.
the
So
maps.
I think the fans don't really know how well they play, but
M4A1, Lewis. I
very,
feel like that's
very
cap, bro. There's no way.
well-versed
This
team.
man's not gonna use
Yeah, they're
M4A1.
going to need to be well versed against Xset, the team that had caught that surprise victory against Tribe. You said they needed to have that
Hi,
upset,
do you know
Bobby, and it
English?
ended up happening.
Yeah, nobody
What
here
does
speaks
Xset
English,
bring
bro.
to the table here? Are they, I guess, all but guaranteed to go to the finals? Do you feel like they should comfortably move forward here? Or do you think that they're going to have a
Loves
challenge on
bagels
their
with
hands
cream
with Nova?
cheese. Has a.
I would say
thin
this is by
basis.
no means guaranteed. Nova is a really good
Can
team,
juggle.
and I think part of the reason that we're not expecting huge things out of them
Martello's
right now is just
got,
because we
black
haven't
belt
seen
in
them prove
Taekwondo.
themselves like we've seen from
Yuno plays
Xset. I think
thumbs.
that's why we're putting so much stock into their ability to win this.
Yeah, I like how skills rivals is
Xset
Bobby
is a
plays.
really good team, but we've
I like
seen
that.
a number of their
haven't
players
seen
be
Curly.
very
Yeah,
up
Curly's
and
here,
down.
yes.
Peralta, one of those players that's been really good in search and destroy,
Bella
but has
hasn't been in here
struggled
weeks.
in some of the respawns. We've seen Silva be one of those players that has had really high highs and really low lows. Impulsive, been pretty consistent across the board, but Skill is one of the players that's typically toward the top. I'm actually just now looking
Please
at his
spoke more than
rivals,
ever.
and it says Bobby plays, which I never realized before. I don't know what to make of that.
Same.
That's my rival as well, Skill, so I got you. All right, well, here are the
yo,
maps
I haven't talked
and
to Bella
the
in a
series
while.
layout for our winner.
I
This is our
can
winner
see your
finals,
messages on that, but you can't see
matchup. So I do
mine.
want to make sure that this is going to
Well,
be
that's
correct here. But that said, it is Summit Hardpoint, followed by Firing Range Search and Destroy, Standoff Domination, and if necessary, we'll have Crossfire
I wish I could
Hardpoint,
make this a little
followed
bit
by
bigger.
Meltdown Search and Destroy. The game has started. It's now time to jump into the action as soon as we are ready to go. Here we are, folks. It's
Hardpoint.
Xset versus Nova. Gentlemen, the floor is yours.
Bobby, I'm excited for this matchup. I just want to say
Yeah,
that.
this is going to be a really, really good one. I mean, ultimately, this is the proving grounds for Nova. They've made it to the top of the winners bracket, but probably 3 of the weaker teams in the entire tournament were up there in the top with them. So the way that they perform on this map is really going to set the pace for the rest of the game. You can see Xset already with a lead off the start. You end up picking up 2 kills. They've got really good map position. 1 player in top of
A lot
control
of
center,
DR8.
where you would always love to have somebody.
Tube is
So
playing
with a
after.
10-point lead
Tribe?
off the start
No,
and
Tribe's. They
pretty
both playing at
good
the same time. I'm pretty
positioning,
sure.
We'll see if they can carry this through the next few hard points.
Yeah, and absolutely. So I'm also noticing in terms of the weapon meta right now, we're seeing a lot of DRHs. I feel like yesterday a lot more teams were experimenting, but right now we're seeing a
need to
little bit
find
more
a sweatshirt, bro.
consistency
I'm
with
so
the weapon
cold,
set,
bro.
ASM-10s and DRHs basically across the board. I am excited to see what Deathbleeds can do with that HVK though. Typically not a weapon you're going to see in respawns because of the very small magazine size. It burns through ammo way too quick typically for respawn, but I'm excited to see what he can do with it for sure.
Yeah, Deathleys has definitely been the one XSET player that has just not been able to get anything going. I believe the lowest KD on the team as of right now, so potentially making that switch over to the HVK could help him. I believe he actually pulled out a shotgun right now, which is not too surprising to see, especially on a tiny map like Summit. We do see him rocking the KRM, and over on the right side of the screen, you can actually see our losers bracket game happening right now. Tribe Gaming with a 40-point lead. Tectonic, no surprise to see him fragging out with that GKS, which is not something that
You know,
we've seen a
crack.
ton, but
I
with
better
the
block
nerf
me up
that
now.
we talked about.
He's playing right now. This is
G40,
XSET and
definitely
Nova.
gonna see that more. We see the bat kills coming in once again for Saxy.
Definitely with the 1 kill, bro.
Yeah,
That guy
and also,
keeps
take a
on.
peek at Yuna right now. I believe 7 kills, so fragging out. And fun fact too about Yuna is
Thumbs
he's
player.
actually a 2-finger player. He plays with just his thumbs, which, I mean, shout out to all the thumbs players out there. It's extremely difficult to do that, especially at a high level. But to see his movement and his gun skill
See my
ability
message?
is
Oh, yeah.
something that's
Oh, yeah, I
just
just
really
see
cool
that.
to see. Because again, if you guys didn't know, most pro players do play with 3 to 4 fingers. 2 thumbs is not something
feel like
you see
it's
typically, so
4 to
Really
5.
cool to see him fragging out like this. Currently at 7 kills.
Yeah, so it is only a 13-point lead right here for XSET, and with Nova getting pretty well established with spawns, if they're able to maintain this could be a big turning point for them. We see
bored.
AY on the top side, not able to win that gunfight. That's going to allow a couple of XSET players to push in. They get the break on the one player holding spawns for Nova, and this could actually be catastrophic as we get a super clean
That
break
Desley guy, he
coming
kinda
in
holds
for
back,
XSET.
bro.
They've already got the lead.
Yo, what's
We're
up,
now gonna
Joseph?
have
What's up,
Nova
Self? What are
players
you about? Yo, what's
rotating
up,
from
Alfred?
all the way across the map, and
Or
with that break coming
Fred.
in, they're gonna need
No,
to
yeah,
turn
Fred.
this around in a big way to have a shot at winning this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, I think these are two teams that are extremely evenly matched inside of
I think this
Hardpoint.
guy
Typically,
struggles
we do
so
see
much,
XSET
bro.
be a much more aggressive team, whereas Nova's goal is typically to
I swear,
slow
bro,
down
this
the
guy-
pace, especially when we're
Yo, I'm
talking
plugging
about
your channel, yo,
domination.
much
But
love, bro.
inside of Hardpoint,
I'm probably not gonna
obviously,
plug, 'cause
you
I feel
have
like,
to
yeah,
kind of rotate
I'm
with
afraid
the
like one of these
Hardpoint
days,
team.
bro, I'm just getting
And that's
banned
something
for
that
doing
Nova
that, bro.
hasn't
I don't
been
think you can,
incredible
but
at, but has been solid
yeah,
with.
I'm just gonna leave my
I think it's
phone.
gonna be
This guy
interesting
said,
to see
leave my
how
phone here
they
for the
react to
rewards.
XSET's
I wish they added better
aggressive
rewards.
playstyle.
Like, what is it?
Yeah, I think the big thing is they just
240
gave up the
minutes.
break
How
way
much?
too
That's
easily on that
4
one. They
hours
had
for this
4 or 5
HD40
players set
skin.
up on the third hard point,
That's kinda
and
caca.
XSET just absolutely blew through them. I was looking at the KDs over on the side, and Impulsive 16 kills already. Yuna with 10. Nobody above 8 over on the side of Nova. Saxy moves up to 9, but they're just not winning
Yo.
their gunfights, and you can have good positioning. You could have the best strategies in the world, but if you're not winning your gunfights, ultimately you're gonna end up
Donate
taking the L against
yo.
any type
Do you
of
have my
team
phone
that
account, bro? I
has
won't be on here
better
now,
gun
bro.
skill
No, I'm
and just
watching that.
slightly better strategy, and that's what we're seeing
I
right
just seen
now.
comments on my
Geraldo
videos.
pushing up, typically one of the weaker respawn players, but still up to 9 kills already in
You're not watching this
Hardpoint
for
right
just for an
here, so we do
H40?
get
Yeah, I'm just gonna
a
watch
pretty
this.
quick break coming in for Nova. If they can hold this, it'll be big, but it's
You're gonna watch it anyways. I kind of want to get
Yeah,
the pink character
they've
because I don't have any
been from this
pink
point so
characters.
far, I think they've dominated around 90%.
Can you show me how to get
time,
on
so
chat
really
like
good for
that?
them to be able to pull it back
To
up,
get on
because
this,
going into this hard point, I do think they're around 60
I don't want
to
to leave.
70
I don't know if it's gonna like.
points down,
Let me
so
get at least 10
definitely able
minutes.
to close the gap
Let me
here,
get
and
this.
we gotta
Yo,
see
there's
if they're
Edward.
able
Look
to
at
make
Edward.
that rotation to the next point here.
Yeah, you got to take a look. XSET's got a Goliath in top of control center, and if he stays
I have
in
a
there
pink
with
character.
proper
You're the
cover, it is
outlaw.
going to be a really difficult kill for Nova Esports. We do see him picking up a kill right there. It's Impulsive is just.
I feel like we're gonna get in
21
trouble.
kills.
Yo, yeah, I'm gonna
Actually, we
stop,
do
bro.
have
I'm gonna stop,
Vitali
bro.
With the Annihilate, it's huge for them. Pretty much the only
let me get this
chance
reward
that they
really
were going to
quick.
have of quickly taking out that Goliath was a Annihilator. So the fact that he was able to get that was
think I got my
big, but
first one.
Yuna popping off with Annihilator. Of
Okay,
his
so you have to click like right next to you see there's like next to where it says new and watch. There's a little like a play button, and that's where it is. Let me go claim that. See if it's like anything fancy. I kind of like it. I kind of like how it looks, so but probably won't use it just because I have better skins.
on this hardpoint specifically with the roof above, but in the future ones, it could be a very pivotal thing.
Announcement, please be
Yeah, Nova's
courteous
able to
while
get some
watching.
time on the hill. That'll set them up well for the next hard
Yo, they're about to
point.
ban me, bro.
Definitely
They're about to ban
finally
me.
able to pick up a
They
couple
quit
more
self-promoting, bro. They
kills with
said
the
the
Annihilator,
announcement at the
able to
top,
move
bro.
from
You see
3
that
kills
announcement, bro?
up
They're
to
about to
5.
ban me.
And you gotta wonder if you're
about to
Exit,
ban me.
consider making a substitution.
That's how me be
for
courteous.
Deathly,
See, I don't know what that
since he's
means,
been the
bro.
bottom KD for the team so far and pretty far below the rest of his teammates right now.
They're talking about Deadly.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, we're talking right now about a situation where with XZ at least they do have one match to lose, but we are getting to the end of this series, so it's going to be getting
Impulsive with
to the point where they
27
have to make
kills, bro.
decisions and just stick with it too. You know what I mean? Changing.
You know, I'm from the chat. Yo, what's up, Mark, bro? How's it going, bro?
Is very difficult to do, especially with no day to reset. They had to make those kind of decisions last night and
Yo,
this morning.
much
So
love, bro.
I imagine
Appreciate you
the
stopping
team that
by.
they have right now is definitely going to be the one that they have to stick with. Changing chemistry midway
The
through.
one guy's
is very
27 kills, bro. He's like,
We are
God,
gonna
bro.
get
And there's one team that has 6 kills, bro.
And that will
Feels
likely
bad.
mark the end of the game as Xset does close that one out, 150 to
Chris, I'm
107.
watching.
Really good fight coming out
He's
of Nova
watching.
Gaming, but they just weren't able to win
That
enough
was
gunfights.
fast.
Giving up the
I mean, it was a
break
hard
on
point
that
game.
third hard point was too.
Yo, Chevy,
big.
we're gonna get banned or
It
something,
ended
bro.
up coming back to bite them as we do see Xset coming out on
Chill,
top. I don't
buddy.
think that's something that we're too surprised to see. What are
No.
you expecting to see in Search and Destroy?
Personally, I do think Nova will take this one. Nova has expressed to me how they are a very dominant S&D team, and I also did speak to XSET as well, and they thought the complete
Really
opposite. They thought
XSET
Nova
wins,
was
yes,
one of the
and
weaker
that was
S&D
fast.
teams, but Nova did say that they had some things that they were cooking
Stop
up for
spamming
S&D, cooking up
YouTube.
in the lab, so we'll see if they can come out with some pretty creative strats, maybe some interesting weapon play, or just something that we don't really expect to
Ricochet,
see,
yo,
but
bot, Ligma.
I think it'll be a really good
Get back on
matchup
my
for sure.
stream, bot. You bot.
Yeah, it should
You
be
don't get
interesting
rewards.
to see how the sniper play factors in. We've seen that be one of the most important, if not the most important factors of Search and Destroy. Maralto for Xset, especially going up against Tribe, was so big for them. Some of the wall bangs that
Chevy,
you see
chill.
over on standoff, and really wasn't quite as much of a factor in
Yo, this
firing
man
range,
Chevy
but
was spammed
because
so
he came in
much,
so
bro.
big on that first game of Search
Chevy,
and
you're gonna get
Destroy,
banned or
they were
something.
able to build that momentum to allow them to carry through to where they would be playing on firing range, and that was what ultimately led to a win for them. So it looks like we are.
Yo, why are the
gonna
people
go
in
ahead
Russian
and
have a
hop
bigger,
into the end of our.
Oh, this is the Truly game.
Oh, we got a replay right here. Tribe Gaming versus Truly.
This
So
is
who
a very
won?
similar end to the last match that we just watched here with the XS1 on this point.
Wait. Oh, I was looking at the names up top and I got confused. Yeah, so we do have Truly versus Tribe. Nero
Good
with
track for you,
16,
Tribe.
Tectonic with 15. Wow, this actually really came down to the wire. And
Yeah.
I think if you're Tribe, you're probably expecting to blow out everybody at this point in the competition onward. I actually don't know the final score to this, so I'm really interested to see. It looks like Tribe set up pretty well for the next hard point, and the Goliath going down right there is going to make it pretty tough for Truly to make any type of break.
Yeah, and a little statistical thing too about Tribe is throughout this entire tournament, they've only lost a singular respawn mode. Respawn modes consisting of hardpoint and domination. And as you can see right here, they got another win. So extremely consistent
You
respawn team.
Where my cheaters? But I want
Not
some-
surprising to see them come away with the win right there. Obviously, the one
Should we get banned or
respawn
something?
mode that they did
Should we
lose
stop
was up
talking?
against Xset. The very
Yeah, I don't
first
see
game
Chevy
of
anymore. Chevy, did you
Crash
get banned?
Hardpoint, there just
Oh,
seemed to
no,
be
there is.
a lack of
you click
rotation. I
on him?
believe they actually had a player disconnect as well, which contributed to that. But overall, in the Crash Hardpoint, just seemed like Xset was in control of the game the entire time, even though they weren't really winning as many gunfights. So it seems like Tribe's been able to bounce back, retake control of those respawn modes. Do you see that being something that they just go undefeated in the rest of the time?
I do. You did talk about it, how one of the players did disconnect. That was Leon, had some internet issues and just went out for, I think, the first hard point. And obviously when something like that happens early on in a game, as a team, it is really hard to kind of rebound from that because momentum is so important in those respawn modes, hardpoint domination. So I do think it was partially Tribe kind of having that error and not as much Xset performing super well, although they did capitalize extremely well and played good. I do think that was
Bored
a
of
fluke,
me.
and I think Tribe will be able to go.
Waiting for- I wanna see more
undefeated in
gameplay.
most
Yo, I
of the
subscribe. Yo,
respawn
thank you so much,
matches
Mark.
that we do see
Appreciate
them
it.
play in.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I
too,
think
so.
the big question
Yeah, I
mark
want
for
this
Tribe
skin. This
right
skin
now
looks
is
cool.
how they're going to end up performing in Search and Destroy.
Nice.
I know
yeah.
you talked to the team a lot.
I wouldn't mind. I
and
feel like
got some
these
information
low-key might
about
be
how they were
rare.
feeling about the matchups from yesterday and going into today. Did they have
'Cause I feel like
anything
most people would
specific
rather
that they
watch
said
on just
about the
YouTube.
Search and Destroy?
Yeah, so they mentioned that they just weren't really playing defense quite well. One of the biggest issues, and they even mentioned this yesterday on broadcast, was that they were kind of going in as a 5-man on defense, and
this is a new game.
Very well. So we're gonna see how they actually do in this match right here with firing range S&D. Looks like they are currently down to 1-man Tectonic, and he's gonna go down right there, and looks like Truly will be able to get the defuse.
Yeah, not the start that Tribe would like to see, as I don't think they managed to pick up they might have managed 1 kill in that first round. Yeah, Tectonic does get
banned.
one
Did you
for
actually?
himself, but still seeing the search and destroy struggles for this team. Truly, probably a self-proclaimed giant on search and destroy, so they're expecting to take this one. And the thing for Tribe is you only have to win respawns in order to take the whole thing. If you win every single respawn, you're still gonna win, because
like banned from COD or just banned from chatting.
The very last game mode.
Then we might still get that skin. Yeah, that's kind of fire, bro. Are you watching on both? Or are you watching on the game and on?
That's gotta be their mindset, but
YouTube?
I think they've gotta be focusing as well on the fact that if they do end up dropping one, they can't
banned
just
from chat
always count on only winning respawns. And
that's probably
I
what
think they've
Chevy
gotta
did
find
too.
some sort of strategy to be able to get more in search and destroy.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to see how that strategy unfolds in this match. And they did talk to me about how they spent a lot of time reviewing the S&D VODs. That was pretty much their entire focus going from yesterday into today, because as you said, if they do drop a single respawn match, the S&D just becomes that much more pivotal. And it looks like they are able to pick up a round right there, so definitely able to change up their strategy a little bit more, be a little bit more decisive with how they're playing, and I'm curious to see how they adapt for sure.
Yeah, I'm expecting for
what is this man doing, bro? What is that, like emojis?
Maybe some overconfidence.
You don't get banned, Leland, too, bro. I don't need you guys all get banned. You guys are all gonna get banned.
We actually see them pretty much full sending over toward B, not defending A at all, which is something that we saw come back to bite Tribe a lot yesterday. We actually see Tectonic sniping, which is a change that was made.
Everybody's like, who is right?
Leon being the only player on the team that had sniped previously, so whether or not that's going to be a significant change is yet to be seen, but picks up the kill onto Solid. That first blood is going to make the initial push toward the bomb site 10 times easier, looking to get a second frag as well. And he's going to send out the nade actually through the top of trailer to see if he can manage to find another one. He's going to spot players.
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Tries to thread the needle, gets hit markered, and will be able to run back in order to
reach. This guy right there, and they don't even know,
they're going to go ahead and make the B push right here.
Yeah, I like the
I wouldn't even
I
shoot,
don't know if they saw the player behind. Yeah, they're going to suffer from that. Saizu gets a double kill right there, potentially a triple here. Triple kill. Oh, man, you just got to pay attention to that. You can't run by that. I don't know what you can't just run by it.
The last one, yeah, probably.
And that's part of the
because you have to watch like 4 hours.
Passive off the start is that if somebody is able to get up there, Zia with the quick 2-piece with the sniper to clean things up. Wish we could have seen that one, but that's part of that downside to the passive approach off the start. If you can't see people climbing up into that area, it's a super easy place to hide. You can see he picked up the 3-piece. That was huge to turn down even after Tectonic was able to pick up the first blood. So Tribe now down once again, a little more aggressive defense over on the A site for Truly. We'll see if that continues to go their way as we see Tectonic still looking for first blood.
Yeah,
damn, bro,
I know you talked about it, Tectonic typically not the sniper, but I can really
wait, so I have to watch 30
minutes
then 45 minutes?
Sniping inside of firing range is a very, very pivotal thing to be able to do correctly, so I think his ability to frag here and just get vision for his team is going to be a very big thing.
Yo, Simp, bro, you're going to get banned from the chat, bro. Don't spam, bro.
Truly as well, something that he's done pretty much all weekend long, so no surprise right there. Both teams extremely passive off the start, no first blood. Tectonic and Zia not taking any wide angles.
Back-to-back wins with the Echo. Let's go. I need to make an Echo loadout video.
Truly rotating down toward the B site. It seems like Tribe is content to smoke off A and go ahead, go for the early plant, put the pressure on to Truly. Sniper looking through the doorway as Zia.
What makes you want to use the Echo? Echo's really good.
As he slides away, but he's not going to be able to do it. It is now pressure on for Truly.
Yeah, and one thing that I actually just realized too for Truly was they did talk to me about how they were trying to decide between taking Clashy and Zia, and the main decision for Zia was that they wanted to have a really good sniper for S&D, and the main thing that they wanted for Clash was that he was a really good fragger for respawns, but it seems like they actually opted to take both players, which is going to be interesting here, especially how Clash is not really.
Who did they
picking up
take
too many
out?
kills right here.
They took out
Obviously, we're talking about
Tipper-ass?
S&D, whereas he's typically more of a respawn fragger, but Zia doing really well right now. As he does.
I don't know why they would take out Tipper-ass. And watching my TV on much love,
Zia
Kai.
kind of had a missed opportunity right there. He played the thermite about as perfectly as he could have, but didn't hard scope the angle even when he was getting the hit markers. So if he had been able to pick that one up, that could have turned things around and given him an opportunity
do it as well.
to win the 1v3. But we are
They
going to go
banned my
ahead
ult
and
too,
hop
but I didn't even
back
see
to
your ult,
our
bro.
winners
Yo, you're gonna get
bracket
banned
match.
for
You
real,
can see
Edward,
two
but you
players
better
remain
chill.
for both Xset
I didn't
and
see
Nova
your ult.
Gaming. Xset
Y'all gonna
Moralto
yo,
gets to
Sim,
pick up
chill.
a first kill in here, and we know that he's going to be playing a big role for them. Saxy actually sniping for Nova with the Arctic.
This man's gonna
Hit.
get banned
It's
for
on
real,
board
for real.
him already.
You'll
Shots
remember
are
me.
coming in. Decipher spot imposing team, but will be able to get away with his life in only 26 seconds to get the bomb down. This is not going to be easy, especially with no progress toward either bomb site. They've got to make a decision soon.
What is this
This
the word,
seems like
James?
a missed opportunity for Nova as they're just continuing to go back and forth. Pretty much Decipher has to 100% insta-plant as soon as he gets to the site. He's going to be able to do so, but they don't have a trophy system.
Oh, this is
down.
the Nova game
Could
versus
be risky
Exit.
if nades come over top. It doesn't look like they will, and Exit not able to capitalize on the late plant for Nova. Moralto does still have the sniper, and
I'm sorry, none of
with
you
the
fast
sniper
ones
in
should get in
his
trouble.
hands, anything is possible, but Yuna's gonna need to be the one that makes the first push. More than likely, knowing
Enemy
that they've got
contact.
people inside trailer, he's gonna stick the defuse for a little bit, gets the frag. Decipher picks one up, but Yuna gets the two-piece. That'll close it out and allow Xset to go up to a lead once again, as they will go up 1-0.
Come back, welcome back.
And it looks like once again we will have Nova over on the offensive side.
Gotta get that clutch
No
on.
snipers in play, but more than likely, as we do have players speed boosting, that's the reason we're seeing that, and a aggressive B push.
Well,
We've
that's
got
a
the
nice
sniper
push,
in
huh?
the hands of Vitali over on the side of Nova. Moralto once again sniping for Xset, and Luna's going to be able to get onto the bomb site pretty quickly. Deathly's getting
Pretty
info
RPG.
from the angle, not able to get an angle onto the opposing player. Sending
Pretty sure
out
that
the
guy's an
Molotov
FHJ.
very well could have caused
He could
issues, but it's
FHJ, yeah.
actually Vitali that picks up the first blood onto Yuna. With the bomb down,
Yo,
the
don't-
pressure is on, but
We got banned, yo, rip.
Nova Esports looking pretty
Oh, now-
good despite taking the loss in that first round. They got 5 players
Welcome to
alive.
trouble,
They got a
Edward.
bomb down, Impulsive trying to make the push into the bomb site.
Who is
Moralto
African?
looking for
Why
a
is
pick,
he
but
not
can't
watching
make
my
anything
dog?
happen right now, and a little bit of an overexposed, but Vitali lands the shot. Beautiful from him. Sexy on the flank. Nova's gonna close this when they execute correctly, and Deathly's will drop right there as Nova is able to close that one out and tie things up at a 1-1. All right, it looks like we've got ourselves a tie game. Hawk should be back to us shortly. Sexy bringing in the big
Here's
flank
the
for
border.
Nova.
I
Wow,
sacrificed
a lot
my
of
account for
damage
you.
on
Is that your
two
bro? You're
players for
spamming, bro.
Nova.
You didn't have to
Barely
spam and
stayed
you knew
alive, I
it.
believe both dropping down.
Oh
Lewis
my
and
God, he just-
Decipher close to 5 HP. Decipher's gonna drop. Vitali lands the snipe. One player down for both teams. The pressure's on. We got a massive encounter. Vitali with the quick scope. He drops to Sexy, or to Yuna. Sexy picks up the frag, and it's now a 2v2.
All right, well, I'm gonna be filling in here for the time being. Funny enough, as just watching this, and also just it's just been a wild
good play.
game to see take place here. But round concludes, and
They're saying Martello
this is
Heights.
gonna be this has already looked like it's gotten quite interesting
Moralto.
here, Bobby. And I'm
bored, yo. Don't
like if
spam.
Nova managed to pull
Laquan,
this one
bro.
off, and tie this one up, complexion of this series really changes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we know that they said they were the better search and destroy team.
Come
Some
on,
of the
bro, I
other
love you,
teams
bro. I
doubted
can't
it,
have
but
you spamming,
right now,
bro.
it seems like their players are playing at peak performance, which they didn't really seem to do in the first few games. More than likely, just playing at the level of their competition. I think
Yo,
that's
what's
just
up,
something
MT
that
Ox?
happens a lot of times, and
I mean,
Vitali
Max
and
there
Sax
is,
that we said before
yo,
were going to be two of the
shit.
biggest factors for Nova.
Elder
They've been really
is a
good so far,
pedophile.
combining
That's
for
wild.
10 kills through
I
the
know
first
it's
3
fine.
rounds. We'll see if they can keep that going as Vitali actually dies to the Molotov right there. That's a big loss for Nova.
Yeah, massive loss, as a matter of fact. That Molotov is effectively going to cut off that lane for them, allowing them to
Yeah,
be able
Vitali
to
was
take some
the
more
top
space
fragger.
here. as Lewis is going to be making his way around to the left side here. He does
There you
have
go,
that bomb.
Martello.
He's anticipating
Martello's
a
0
potential
kills,
push
though.
coming from the back trailers there, which is the reason why he
How you doing?
doubles
I'm
back.
doing
Saxy's
good. How
also
about
doing
you?
the
Oh,
same thing
what
there
is
as
this,
well. They're
Nova?
just
No, what about
patrolling
Nova, Justin?
as they're the last
I'm
two
doing
players
alright.
left alive
How
in a
about you?
2v3. They have a choice to make here, and I think the choice, we know it, obviously they don't. The choice could be for B, but they are going to be putting pressure inside of that front trailer.
6 or 7
Bobby.
kills.
Oh no! Disaster strikes there as the car is actually going to blow up, taking out Lewis, leaving
They're
only
all
Saxy.
playing that really good.
Last
They're all
player
sticking
standing here,
together.
and Saxy's probably going to go for a poppy play.
I
Just
think
charge
he,
for.
I think he wants the bat 1v3. I think that's what he's going for right now. Oh, he's
Dude,
100% sending it. Okay, I think he pulled out his AR, but when he slides in trailer, he may have the... No, not going to use the bat. Missed a couple shots right there. If he had been able to land the
Sorry,
final
boy.
ones, probably
Imagine
could
seeing
have
this
turned
shot watching
and
when you,
landed shots on opposite
I find tournaments
side
boring,
of
my
the
boy
trailer as
Vitali.
well, but that will allow Xset to tie things up at 2-2. And I believe we have Hawks and S joining us once again.
Hey, Bobby. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Just watching some incredible Call of Duty mobile content. Unlike
Oh, I just realized Edward says that. God Mobile is better than Free Fire.
All right, buddy. That's how this is
all
going to go.
But anyway,
All right.
in terms of competitive Call of
Arsenal
Duty,
disbanded? Arsenal did
I
not
mean,
disband,
what
bro. That's
have you
Hammer
seen